Tashidile everyone, this is Daud Ruma and welcome to my channel. Here is my another book review. The book name is I Have Never Been Unhappier by Shaheen Butt. Okay, so this is the book. First let me tell you how I got to know about this book. I was going through YouTube and then I saw this video where all the Butt families were launching this book. So that was the first time I saw Shaheen, and I have never heard about Shaheen and I have never seen her in any social media but one line by her father really attracted me to read this book, and that line was, "You must not allow your pain to be wasted." And that line even she wrote in the last page of her book, and by this line she get inspired to write this book. So about this book, it contains 152 pages excluding reference and all, and it's like her diary where she shares how she lived with depression for so long and is still facing the same. Firstly, I really appreciate her because in today's world where we all want happy endings and when we know people gonna judge us in every step, so it needs a lots of courage to write such a story which is full of pain. So if we are feeling low or we are feeling not good or we are feeling depressed, so we should try to always talk with someone, anyone whom we are comfortable, like our parents, it could be our friends or any relatives, because it might help in some point. She also shared how slowly her life was taken away by depression and how she felt by accepting depression, and then finally she convinced to meet psychologist. She also shared types of depression. It's not like it's only a mental illness, it's also a biological. All these things she mentioned in her book. I can connect with this book at some point because I know how it feels to be worthless. I myself felt many times I'm worthless and I'm not worth to this beautiful life because I'm not good enough and I'm not good at anything, or maybe because I felt guilt because I cannot come up to my parents' expectation and all these feelings. But those suicidal thoughts never came to my mind, and I know this is not a depression, it's just my lack of self-confidence and my anxiety. So I like the way she wrote about anxiety, shame, and how they are a part of depression. People may get courage after reading this book because they will now feel free to share their story. At last I can say I like this book, and I got to learn like how pain are part of life and nothing is permanent in this world, and we cannot pretend happy when we are not. So thanks for watching, and that was all about my review on this book.